Back in stock. This is our warm living infrared fireplace stove heater, and it really does look like a little miniature stove. It looks like those little pot-belly stoves. It looks so inviting. It has realistic flames. It even has the crackle of the fire, and I'll tell you what else it has: infrared heat. It actually is heating you from the inside out. Come on in and take a look. Our warm living infrared fireplace heaters are so popular. We just got this in stock for the season, already going very quickly, and we have so many great colors for you to choose from. We're gonna walk you through the colors, but let me bring in my friend Carrie McNally, who's waiting in the wings.
That's what I'm doing. It's freezing in the studio, but not so much
I need one in every studio.
anymore. Yeah.
I'm someone who's always cold.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could put this even in Florida, I would use this every single day, because this heats up an entire room.
Yeah, I used to have cold feet, but I finally got married. It happened. But no, anyway, all of that aside, this is a phenomenal value. We are honored and excited for the 7th or 8th year now to be here at HSN with Warm Living. You can't get this anywhere else. You can't get it at the big box retailers. You can't get it anywhere online except hsn.com. And the beauty of infrared heating technology, in addition to this gorgeous, realistic, Hollywood flame effect with that subtle crackle of the actual fire, it will provide an incredible amount of heat. How much heat, Sarah? We're talking about a space of 466 square feet. It's going to heat that room up 3+ degrees in less than 3 hours. Most rooms are not 466, square feet. I had an apartment in New York that was less than 466 yes. square feet. This is sort of the living room kitchen area. The beauty of this as well is it heats you subcutaneously, as Sarah said, from the inside out, like those safe ultraviolet rays of the sun. Remember when you were a kid and you were out there in the winter and you were in the shade and then you came out into the sun and automatically you felt warm?
Yes.
You felt like 10 to 15 degrees warmer. That's the beauty of infrared heating technology. The other aspect of it that I know you can appreciate immediately is, unlike forced air or electric heat or oil or gas heat, it will never dry out the air in your room. It's not gonna eliminate the moisture that's in the room, which means it's not gonna dry out your eyes, your sinuses, your throat. It will never do that. It's not gonna dry out your skin. So that's one of the reasons it's been so popular. It has a tiny footprint. It's 21 inches tall. It's only 17 inches wide, and it's 10 inches deep. It weighs less than 11 pounds, so it's entirely portable. There's very little setup. You just put the legs on with one Phillips head screwdriver. I was able to do it in less than 4 minutes. My 13-year-old stepson timed me. He's like, if you're gonna do this, Carrie, I'm gonna time you so you can go on the air and tell the truth. And so you get this set up in no time, and it will heat a space, once again, up to 466 square feet in a matter of moments.
So all you do is plug it in.
That's
and
it.
You get like a roaring fire, without the firewood, without the smoke, without the flames, without the fumes, without the mess, and without the fuss. Look at all these beautiful colors. That's why they're so popular every single year, because you can use this like home decor. It looks like it was a designer that brought it into your home. It's like an interior decorator designed a heater, and they said the blue would look perfect in your bedroom.
That's kind of a French blue.
That is a beautiful French blue.
Yeah.
A Wedgwood blue, an English blue, a royal blue. We love that. Down below, I have it in the taupe. Again, pick any color. They all have that beautiful, gorgeous ambiance, the romance of the flames. We have a great black. If you love that kind of look of a pot-belly stove, you love that antique look, that classic look, each one comes with a remote control, so you never have to get out of bed to adjust the flames or the fire or the heat. This is our beautiful gray. We have a nice white, and then we have it for you in the red. I know a lot of you are loving that red. We just brought it back into stock. It is a new version for 2023, and I'll tell you what we're doing today: free shipping. The next time you see this heater, we will not have free shipping. We are so thrilled that we are at the final 1 hour and 10 minutes of our free shipping day here at HSN. That saves you another $15. Enjoy the flexible payments. We'll get this out to you. And how beautiful is that flame?
It's gorgeous. This is the same technology when you're watching your favorite streaming show or a soap opera or even a major motion picture. If you look in the back, you know, and they want you to believe that there's an actual roaring fire in that hotel, you know, or in that, you know, bedroom, in that resort or wherever it is. This is the same exact effect that they use in Hollywood. Notice also that the actual logs have a glow, an inherent glow to them with just a touch of ash. So the attention to detail is absolutely fantastic. This grating here is actually true sort of style from when these potbelly stoves first appeared at the first part of the 20th century. You've got a real metal handle here. All of the buttons are easily accessed in the front, but they're hidden with a magnetic little lid. But you can turn it up, you can turn it down. You can set this to turn on before you wake up. If you like it cool at night and you're gonna cuddle up in your blankets, but you want it warm when you get out of bed, set it to turn on. Let's say you get out of bed at 7 a.m. Have it turn on at 6 a.m. You can set it to do that. Conversely, if you're gonna be out running errands, you're going to the gym or you're going to the office, have it turn on like an hour before you return. And the beauty of this ultimately, Sarah, is zone heating. Zone heating can save you real money and certainly pay for itself over and over again. With zone heating, what you do is you take the temperature in the house, the co-op, the condominium, and you turn it down. You turn it down to a temperature that you might think would otherwise be uncomfortable, 66, 67, 68 degrees. Then turn on your warm living infrared fireplace stove heater to 72, 73, the temperature that you want it to be in that room. And guess what? It's gonna be exactly that temperature in that room while you're not heating up all the other rooms in your home. That pays for itself over and over again, Sarah.
I love that because, you know, I've lived in a lot of very cold places,
Yes.
as have you,
Yes,
Carrie
I
McNally.
have. Minneapolis, 12
we both
years.
survived more than a decade in
Yeah.
the great white tundra of Minnesota.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what,
That is
one
gorgeous.
room that never got warm. My bedroom. There was like drafty old windows. It was the corner of the house where the heat was not very efficient. Maybe you have a porch. Maybe you have an addition. Maybe you have a basement. I will tell you what, I never wanted to go into our basement in the middle of winter,
Oh,
Carrie,
gosh, no.
even though that was like our entertainment room, that was like our TV room, that's where we would hang out with the dogs. I never wanted to go down there because it was so cold until we found something like this. It made that room more inviting. It made that room more cozy. And the fact is, if it's your bedroom, if it's your kitchen, if it's your living area, if it's an upstairs or a downstairs, it's where you spend time. You want it to be inviting. You want to make the most out of every square foot you
Yes.
have in your home. You can't leave that basement empty all winter.
No, maybe you have a music room, but you don't play the piano all winter long because it's just so cold and your fingers get so cold you can't play the piano. Or maybe you have a craft room or a he shed or a man cave, whatever it happens to be. This is analogous to being able to heat up a 2-car garage, 466 square feet. That's what it's rated to. The beauty here is we also have the state-of-the-art safety features. Sarah, if this tips over forward to the left or to the right or backward, it has a pendulum shut-off switch. It will shut off before it hits the floor. If for any reason it overheats, it's not going to do that, but if it ever overheats, it will shut itself off. It also has a child safety lock on it that's easy to operate. You just press on the heater for 5 seconds, you hear a buzzer, and then it will lock all of the on-off features. If you want something that will really
so
heat up a
good.
room, like your kitchen and living room area, and you want something that's beautiful, this is it right here. You can't get this at a big box retailer. You can't get it online except at hsn.com. And I love the fact that you have that extended return policy. And now you can take the zone heating challenge, turn that thermostat down in the rest of the house, and then have this at the temperature you want it in that living room, kitchen area, or in your bedroom. And you watch, you'll save.
I love that idea because a lot of us turn it up because we're in one room and we want to heat the whole house. But actually, if you're just in one room, why are you heating the entire house if you're in one room watching TV for a few hours every evening? This is the perfect solution for you. Now, here's what else I love. You can customize it. You can have just the heat on, and you can adjust the temperature. You can adjust the thermostat. You can have it low or high. You could have just a fan on. But you can also adjust if you want the lights on.
Yep, there are
or the crackling of the fire,
yeah,
right?
there's 4 separate settings for the actual flame effect. You can use the flame effect year round. Oftentimes, my brilliant, beautiful wife, Kara, and I are watching a streaming thing. We have this over in the corner of the living room. We just turn it on. It might be July. We turn all the lights off, and she just loves it. She just thinks it's really romantic and very sweet. And if you do have fur babies, you have dogs. I have one dog, Olive. I guess she's 3.5 years old now, about an 85-pound Labrador Retriever. You know where she hangs out? Right in front, right in front of the heater.
Sure.
They just do it intuitively. I think that's how humans and dogs first met. I think it was about around the campfire, right? It's like, oh, that human's gonna feed me some food. I'm gonna bark when something comes out of the woods, you know, and a match was made. But if you want the latest technology, the best safety features, real performance from something that doesn't take up a lot of footprint, this is your opportunity here tonight. And like I said, we've been doing this for about 7 or 8 years. We're honored and excited to be exclusively at HSN.
I just think they're so beautiful. I mean, what are you going to find at retail? You're going to find something that's very boring, something that's very basic, and probably something that's black. We have taupe. We have black, we have gray, we have white. You could put a little white fireplace in your kitchen. You could even put it in your bathroom.
I've got one for you.
You
Here's
could
an
put
idea
it
for
in the
you.
laundry room.
Let's say you have a fireplace, but you don't want to use it.
Okay.
Put it in the fireplace.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Put it right in if the fireplace is white, get a white one. Put that white one right in the fireplace. If the fireplace is red, get the red one and put that red one right in the fireplace. Remember, you can also program this to turn on before you wake up in the morning. So if you like it cold at night, but you don't want to wake up and get out of the bed because it's freezing in the room, have this turn on about a half an hour or an hour before you wake up. Conversely, if you want to keep the temperature, the thermostat lower to save money while you're out and about, or maybe you're on vacation. Maybe you go on a cruise for 3 or 4 days. Turn that thermostat way down, right? But then program this to turn on before you return. And the house is nice and cozy warm without you having spent a fortune by heating the whole house.
Because when you're cold, you're miserable.
Yes,
you don't want to do anything. You don't want to cook. You don't want to clean. You don't want to, if you're a kid, you don't want to do your homework. You'll complain. You'll find other reasons to put off the inevitable. We would love to get this out to you. This is the last day we're doing this at free shipping. This is the last day we're offering this with free shipping and handling. That is a nearly $15 savings. We offer flex pay. We also give you extended holiday returns on everything now. So if you want to get this home and just kind of find out what it's all about, you have until the end of January to decide if you want to keep it. That's how confident we are you're going to love this. We love giving you HSN exclusive. We love giving you colors like red and blue. White is the most limited now. Black is the most popular. There's gray, there's taupe, there's a color for every room. You could have one upstairs and you could have one downstairs. You could also take it with you. I'm going to show you how easy it is to lift up.
Yeah.
It is 10 pounds.
Yes, 10 pounds.
They look heavier than that, but I mean, if I can lift 10 pounds, you can lift 10 pounds.
Yeah, you look at it and you feel like this is made out of iron, the way the potbelly stoves were made, but without the chimney, without the flue, without the chopping of the wood, without getting rid of all the ashes, none of that stuff with all of these wonderful safety features. But when we talk about heating a space in your home, we're talking about 466 square feet. That's what it's rated to heat. That's analogous to a 2-car garage, and it's going to do it in a matter of minutes. And I love what you said before, because we have 2 of these. We have one in our bedroom, and we have one in my studio, which is a separate little structure, building that's not a part of the house.
Right.
And it does not have any heat in it. It has a little air conditioner in it. And so we have 2 of them. And the other thing I'd like to suggest too, if there's somebody that you love, that you're near and dear to, it's really in your heart, that maybe lives in assisted living, oftentimes in places like assisted living, they don't have control over the temperature in their specific room. Or how about a young person, maybe a granddaughter or a grandson or a great nephew or niece that's off in college now. A lot of those places are all made out of what? Cinder block. And same thing, students don't control the heat nor the